All right, guys. A lot of people have been wondering why Yul-Edochie doesn't want to go and sign for divorce, right? And there are a lot of questions each and every time they said he must sign, he must sign. Let me tell you guys the real truth why he cannot sign that divorce. Because I am behind him and I know what it costs to sign for a divorce. And traditionally is not acceptable. Just listen very carefully. But before I go further to explain why Yul-Edochie must not sign for this divorce, let me read this message by a person who commented in my previous post, because I was receiving a lot of insult. This person said, Priscilla Evelyn, she said, how much did they pay you to lay on an innocent woman? One day the money go finish and you will face the repercussion. No one, Yul-Edochie cannot afford me. There is no amount of money he can give me to be saying something because I want to please those damaged women who call themselves Queen Men Nation. All right? But what I'm trying to tell you is the honest truth. Any man or a woman who is an Igbo man supporting for Yul-Edochie to go and sign for the divorce, it means that person is not from Igbo. In Igbo culture, even in other cultures, as far as Africa is concerned, before you go and sign marriage at home affair, you must first of all traditionally marry that woman before you go to home affair. The same thing happens with the divorce. If a woman files for divorce in Igbo land, when you go to tradition to divorce the marriage, the first thing that must happen is that the woman must provide the new husband, because you can never marry a woman in Igbo culture 2 times. You can only marry a woman in Igbo culture only once. And that once, the first marriage, if it fell, the person who is supposed to receive the second bride price is the first husband. So when you marry a woman in Igbo, which is our culture, you only marry once. And if the marriage fell and there is a new husband coming, the new husband will pay the bride price to the old husband. That is how our culture is. For the fact that Queen May, or whoever you call it, MAY Yul-Edochie, for the fact that she have not provided another husband who is ready to pay this bride price direct to Yul-Edochie, there is no divorce. It can never happen. If Yul-Edochie went and signed for that divorce, it means he's not a traditional Igbo man who grew up in his father's house. For him to deny signing that divorce, it means he's a real traditional Igbo man who understands our culture, and our culture must be practiced. I see so many guys, they force him saying he must sign. And then I wonder, how can my fellow Igbo men forget our culture? Now they want to go and practice a foreign culture, which is a Englishman culture. We don't do those things. Before you go to court to sign for a divorce, you must first of all traditionally divorce your wife. And before it happened in my own culture, the woman must provide a new husband. If you want to know the reason why a woman must provide a new husband, you must listen very carefully to elders when they talk. When a woman divorces you, she was married to you and divorced you without providing a new husband. When she goes out and commit crime, when people ask who is this woman, they will say is Yul-Edochie's wife. Now that same woman who divorced you will bring in bad image to your identity, right? If she goes out and do something good, no matter the internet or anything doesn't finish it doesn't wipe away information. As far as this person is concerned, that name is still there. Let's use someone like Regina Daniel. Regina Daniel married a billionaire, but today she's known globally in the whole world as Regina Daniel with her father's surname. Because why? She became famous before she got married. That Daniel can never go away. So when a woman marry you and file for a divorce in my own culture, she must first of all provide a new husband. That new husband will bring the money and give it to Yul-Edochie. So if Queen May or whatever you call it is ready to divorce Yul-Edochie, she must provide a new husband. I see her playing around with AY or whatever. If they like, they can come. We will receive the money. We are not scared. Judy Austin is here to stay. If you like, you can go and hug transformer. We don't care.